I wear this mask to sing lullabies to my children. They are terrified of the mask whenever they protest about their bedtime or ask for too many sweets. I whip on the mask and they soon know who is the king penguin. Congratulations EA, you earned 1 star. Additional stars can be purchased for $5.49 each. Changed my life. Received this knife as a gift for my 18th birthday. Wish I'd have known what it was because as soon as I touched it, I grew a mustache and became a Navy SEAL. Mom fainted and Dad laughed and handed me a beer. I was born a girl. -2 stars because my breasts were really nice. Got this for the mother-in-law for bath time, hoping ITDB crap, her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. So far, this bloody thing is staying in one piece. Great for waterproof kindling, crap for murder. Great product. My husband has never allowed me to write, as he doesn't want me touching his men's pens. However, when I saw this product, I decided to buy it using my pocket money, and so far it has been fabulous. Once I had learned to write, the feminite color and the grip size which was more suited to my delicate hands has enabled me to vent thoughts about new recipe ideas, sewing and gardening. My husband is less pleased with this product as he believes it will lead to more independence, and he hates the feminine tingling sensation along with the visions of fairies and rainbows he gets whenever he picks it up. Where is baby's belly button? Do not buy this book, you can see the ending right on the cover. This book is completely misleading. The entire plot revolves around finding baby's belly button. The title makes this much clear from the beginning. However, there is no mystery. There is no twist. Baby's belly button is right where it's supposed to be, on baby's stomach. Right where it clearly shows you it is on the cover of the book. This plot is a complete mess as a result of its reliance on the mystery of where the belly button is. Everything falls apart the second you realize that the belly button was in plain sight all along. There is no conflict, there is no character development, and there is scarcely any plot. Whoever wrote this book must have a serious error in judgment, because you would have to be an infant to not immediately understand where baby's belly button is. This is one of the worst pieces of literature I have ever read. Immortalize your loved ones. I didn't know how to properly honor Grandma when she passed away. Framed photograph seemed too cliche. Keeping her ashes wasn't something she wanted. Wearing her clothing seemed a bit morbid, and naming my firstborn after her was out of the question. Sorry, but Agnes just isn't something I feel comfortable naming my child. Then, I found Wild Monkeys and found that I could memorialize my dear dead grandmother in a way that was not only resonated with me but kept her memory alive. I always grew up loving Waldicals, and I thought, why not make my grandmother into a tasteful Waldical? This way I can remember her in a sentimental way, and my kids can remember her not as boring grandma in the old photograph, but as cool, hip grandma as a sleep sticker that is on my wall. I really love that it's not some post picture, but grandma doing something she loved, obtaining oxygen in a picture she wasn't ready for. It's like she's still here with us, but a lot cooler and asking less invasive questions. So thanks to all monkeys for making Grandma live on forever in my house, permanently on my wall. Trust me, that sticker does not come off. A parent's review. As the father of 2 teenagers, I found this book invaluable. I'm sure other parents here can empathize when I say I shudder at the thought of the increasing presence of huge ships in the lives of my children. I certainly remember the strain I caused so long ago for my own parents when I began experimenting with huge ships. The long intercontinental voyages that kept my mom and dad up all night with worry. Don't even get me started on the international protocols when transferring perishable cargo. To think, I was even younger than my kids are now. Huge ships are everywhere, and it doesn't help that the TV and movies make huge ships seem glamorous and cool. This book helped me really approach the subject of huge ships with my kids in an honest and non-judgmental way. Because of the insights this book provided, I can sleep a little better and cope with the reality that I can't always be there to protect my kids from huge ships, especially as they become adults. I am confident that my teens, when confronted by a huge ship, are much better prepared to make wiser decisions than I did. At the very least, my children certainly know that they can always come to me if they have any concerns, questions, or just need my support when it comes to the topic of huge ships. Addicted. The first time I tried TWN was on 4th of July of this year. Some friends of mine had purchased some 2 weeks prior. We took it orally and I was very impressed with the stimulation and general euphoria it produced. In the months that followed, I began using it regularly and intravenously. Tuscan whole milk is ruining my life. I have drained all of my assets and most of my veins are collapsed. Are there any other people suffering from addiction to this devil's milk? My national treasure. I feel so protected knowing that Nicholas is in bed with me. This pillowcase is the first thing I see when I awaken, and the last thing I see before I close my eyes for my deep slumber. The pure sexiness of this man's picture on your pillow will inspire you. Are you having relationship issues, family fights, or a crippling mental illness? Nicholas can ease the pain. Before I got my custom Nicolas Cage pillowcase, I had trouble sleeping. My insomnia took control of my life. I can tell you that when this product was shipped to me, put in my little pillow, and used for sleep, that was the best slumber in my entire life. He cradles my head so softly, I used to be afraid of the dark. Not anymore. Don't fall for scams like Sleep Number or Tempur-Pedic. Get a Nicolas Cage pillow cover. Go on, you deserve it. The seduction is calling to you. This is now my most prized possession, and although I do not like to admit it, I tend to brag about it. I just want to show it off to the world. I am restful. I am relaxed. I am reborn. Hopefully it will be able to find me a girlfriend or job someday. I have faith that Nicholas will make it happen.